Don't mind me, I'm just taking my pet robot for a walk. Hey everybody, welcome back to more Mass Effect 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, we finally took out the Shadow Broker, and we have a new Shadow Broker in Liara. And this time we're going to investigate all, well probably not all, it's a lot of stuff here. But we're going to start looking at what the Shadow Broker has in store. First, the investment opportunities. Warning signal. A power fleet is massing on the fringes of the Terminus systems in preparation for a raid on outlying Alliance colonies. Send a tip-off to Admiral Hackett about the upcoming invasion. We'll do that. Mission progress report will be ready tomorrow. The Soda Foundation can't start tests on a promising new antibiotic because of accidentally misfiled paperwork. Use your contacts to help them cut through the red tape so they can begin clinical trials. Might as well. A corrupt politician is trying to levy heavy taxes on all Earth manufactured goods coming into his system in exchange for kickbacks from local businesses. Ruin the politician's reputation with a smear campaign so that his proposal doesn't pass? Why not? Eclipse mercenaries have secretly set up a red sand production on the facility on the planet Cuervo. Tip off the planetary authorities about the facility in exchange for half the credits seized during their raid. We'll go and do that. I don't actually know when those come in. I imagine it's just a leave and come back thing. The new shipments are scheduled to arrive tomorrow.
As you requested, I have acquired the soul name for the leader of the Hanar's.
We'll take a look at the dossiers last, I think, because that's the really interesting stuff there. Might as well go and purchase these. Grab all of those. Again, why not? We'll take a look at the video logs now. Because again, the dossier stuff is the most interesting and will take the longest amount of time.
Emily Wong, Citadel.
So, Emily Wong talking to a Hanar.
Fred Mazai, Citadel.
Got more people dealing with Hanar.
Donnell Udina, Omega.
Udina taking a trip over to Omega.
Armando Bailey, Citadel.
Got Bailey just chilling out, doing his job.
David Anderson, Citadel.
Anderson and Udina. Oh, shit. Anderson punching Udina.
Praetor Gavorn, Omega.
Don't know who that is.
Kalisa bint Sinan Al-Jilani, Citadel.
I like that one. Just kicked in the knee.
Keeper 20, Citadel.
Keeper seemed to have found the camera.
Matriarch Atheta, Ilium.
I believe that is the bartender.
Erdnot Torsk, Tuchanka.
You got an Erdnot chasing off some Pyjack.
Elias Kellum, Citadel.
Kellum dealing with Bailey.
Okir test subject number 317, alias Grant. Ilium.
Grunt showing up on Ilium. I don't know when he had time to do this, but I suppose we could have taken some short leave at some point.
Kaje.
Good to see Thane in action a little bit. And he shoots the camera, because he's a professional.
Justikar Samara, Ilium.
It's Samara. Blue Sun trying to run away. I kind of wish there was some, like, audio logs for these, but No dice. Lisa trying to get away, but no. I'm glad the cameras have dramatic zoom.
Omega.
Arya just sabotaging some poor fool.
Citadel.
So yeah, we get to see some actions that are going on. I think there are a few more videos because I believe there is one of Khaleesi being headbutted by a Krogan. They just really like bullying her. But now the most interesting part, the dossiers. We're going to start with our non-companions. Cerberus, rogue agency for, quote, advancement of humanity, founded in 2157. Active in both Citadel and Terminus space, strong human supremacist overtones, classified as a terrorist threat by both Systems Alliance and Citadel Council. Loss of credits due to the elusive man's direct interference in recovery of Commander Shepard's body has been offset by data gathered from the Lazarus Project. Withhold retaliation until Shepard's long-term functionality is confirmed, 1 year post-resurrection. Some activity highlights. For a more extensive list of shell companies, see Cerberus Economic Structure, Volume 1 through 4. 2157, Manifesto is published. 2160, Facility on Pragia constructed. 2161, Subject Zero Born, CDR Holdings purchased. Terra Nova Commonwealth Bank purchased. 2162, Infiltration of Human Media begins, specializing in extrasolar news. Constant Times, Scott Examiner, Nascent, Galactic Broadcast Corporation. Project Doorway in 2163 makes forgery of Council standard med cards and identitags possible, allowing agents unrestricted movement. 2164. Scott Examiner destroys credibility of Vera Safin, frontrunner for Prime Minister of Systems Alliance. Lead to Galactic Broadcasting Corporation stopped by agents in place. 2165. Operatives steal an antimatter from the SSV Geneva. Assignment goes wrong, but discipline holds, and squad fights to the death. Soul Survivor divulges little but names his sponsor, Cerberus. Recruitment increases, but stringent standards slow growth. 2166, Harabon Military Industries purchased on Terra Nova. Legitimate arms contract to colonial forces, models without serial numbers produced for export to crime syndicates in Batarian space, Terminus Systems. 2167, Cerberus agents among the humans recruited into Global Maritime Justice Organization on Trident. 2168, assassination of 22 Solarian crime syndicate members on Trident leads to takeover of narcotics trade. Reprisals bloody but tolerable. Milky Way Foundation created to funnel money. New Dawn Pharmaceuticals purchased to begin Trapdoor. 2169, Trapdoor experiments on Asari captives with Omega and Kephalin to measure disruption of biotic powers. Estimate 2.5 milligram active ingredients for each 25 kilograms of body weight under 7.5 milligrams. Dose optimal to avoid detection by taste or smell. 3 to 5 Citadel standard days onset period. Powers return in 3 to 5 sit-stand days after last dose taken. Permanent damage possible. 2170. Nanosurgery on Subject Zero successful. Omega and Kephalin fails to work on appropriate receptors. Program begun to instill other service operatives with resistance to OE. 2171. Pope Clement the 26th assassinated via rosary beads coated with sodium non-acetate and dimethyl sulfoxide. Death attributed to Agent Hartfield. Replacement Pope Leo XIV has eschatological beliefs in line with militarizing humanity. Forgiving attitude to Solarians. Genophage proves useful for strategic alliance against Turians. 2173. And as Simmons resigns as head of Terra Firma Party, frontrunner Claude Monod assassinated. Trial of Saraceno much more tractable. 2174. Radium placed inside of office chair System Alliance parliamentarian Artem Gavrikov. Gavrikov's death attributed to cancer. Emergency election much cheaper to manipulate than normal processes. Service-backed candidate loses winning candidate approach. Found susceptible to bribes. 2175. Michael Moser Lang approached by operatives in militia community. Insider information given for stock buy to provide him with funding. Contact severed, but electronic surveillance remains. Lang purchases armaments. Influx of humans into Trident political scene leads to renaming of capital with human name, New Cousteau. 2176. Electronic surveillance removed from Lang's home. Lang kills Enrique Aguilar and Yin Zhang. Resulting approval bump for Vice President Belknap allows passage of financial reform bill, allowing for increased loopholes in colony-based shell companies. Fighting amongst vice premiers as a bonus, as Lin Yi alienates Politburo standing committee, and his chances of election to the Systems Alliance Parliament are dashed. 2177, successful acquisition of Light and Shadow Pictures' proprietary Reality Plus video editing machine and capacity to forge photorealistic video is now unsurpassed. 2181, Matriarch Tilia Araza targeted with Omega and Kefalin. Claims of biotic superiority to non-biotics deflated once her powers fail. Voice in citizen legislature is considerably diminished. 2181, military arm creates posts on planet Binthu. 2182, MSV and Zara sabotage catalyst added to a metastable metallic hydrogen fuel by timer injection. Ship breaks apart during FTL. All hands aboard lost. Turian Hierarchy Hawk Herix Ursivus killed in the process. Explosion attributed to faulty engineering. Admiral Kahoku begins investigation of suspected service activities. See completion details for more recent activity. The Elusive Man profile. Cigarettes smoked today, 4. Drinks consumed today, 7. Daily Skyball score, 160 over 0. 5th consecutive perfect game. Suit worn today, Julian Vorn, light linen blend, 2,200 thread count, single button closure, besom chest protector, 5 interior pockets, 4 button cuffs, side vents, built-in protection from close range fire, plum. Sexual liaisons past week. Sonny Shalani, Alien Entertainment sexiest human alive. Brooke Carrier, Skyball champion. Vela Vicious, Fornax Dream Girl for 2185. Sissy and Steffi Strong, the Terra Firma twins, and Matriarch Trelawney twice. Messages sent today to the Citadel, Alien, Omega, Earth, Horizon, Eden Prime, Bethesda, Paladin Tuchanka, and the Migrant Fleet. So I think also that goes through a lot of what you can see from some of these dossiers. You know, the activity highlights, it's giving you more lore about the world, giving you more lore about Cerberus, and while not telling you anything, because Sharebroker doesn't know exactly everything. And then you get some humor stuff like everything with the Elusive Man's profile. Captain Bailey. From Captain Bailey to Zakira, Ward Officer mailing list. Subject, new recruit basics. Listen up. I'm sending this out because of too many of our new recruits don't get that being part of CSEC on the Citadel isn't like security on a guarded planet. I want you to drill the following into their heads until they're sick of your voice. 1. Learn your district. Contacts don't make themselves. There's a mandatory minimum of 20 hours on foot patrol during your work week. No exceptions. 2. Update your translators. Citadel gets more than 9 million tourists a week. You need to understand whether that drug from Omega's enjoying the nightlife or telling his buddies to flank you. 3. Eyes are on us. Everyone up from the council to your bus driver is watching the new CSEC. Yak all you want in the locker room, but remember a mistaken uniform can get plastered over the whole damn Galaxy's news network. That's it for now. Come through with any problem cases you think we need to lean on or boot out. Incoming correspondence list. List of materials read by Citadel CSEC Officer Captain Bailey, Zakara Ward Citadel, on the 5th of May, 2184. Summary of the previous day's council meetings. Citadel Newsnet front page stories, sports, arts, and entertainment. An email from his ex-wife Ree, canceled visit to the Citadel. VIP Looters, Dark Side of the Colonies. A Citadel Newsnet article of the day by Erling Golta. Report on Detective Napatu Kasha on murder suspect Rose Jones. Note, Jones is innocent. See footage from camera 41-F5JA-YF. Torrent of Citadel Rapid Transport Emergency News Bulletin. Cancellation of service from Zakara Ward to Tesseri Ward. Request for backup from Captain Keitham of Tesseri Ward. Note from Tesseri Ward Intendant Sonal Baresh expressing sorrow loss of officers Lambert Yungira and Bretna Samalda to gunmen on Tesseri Ward. Request from Captain Keitham to temporarily transfer 2 CSEC officers from the Citadel's Zakara Ward to Tesseri Ward. Invitation from Captain Keitham to meet at the usual place, O'Hara's Bar and Grill Level 16, Zakara Ward, Northwest Corner Booth. Email from ex-wife Gang member shootout, Bailey's health. So again, just learning about Bailey. Bailey's a cool dude. I like Bailey. Okay, so yeah, we'll do the squad member dossiers in the next episode, I think was what I'll do. Arya Talok. Audio transmission, transcript, recording taken on Omega, Afterlife Nightclub, private room, 4:14 a.m. What the? Kellis Enmix? Who the hell are... Hey! Don't bother. The shackles don't have a release catch. Look, you may mistake me for one of your clients or something, lady. Let me out. It was very good. Tyrion's been at Afterlife for a week. Usually I spot them earlier. Spot what? I know you're listening to that speaker hidden in Enrix's collar, but Enrix doesn't even know who he's really spying for, does he, Shadow Broker? Shadow what? I don't know wait, what are you doing? You don't play Favorites Broker. I admire that. What I don't like is how you think anything twitches a muscle on Omega without mind knowing it. Oh, damn it, my face! Feel free to waste as many lives as you want, sending your agents down to my world. Okay, listen, I'm working for a guy, but it's not what you think. I'm not. No, Callus Enrix's death has not yet compromised our other agent placed in the Afterlife nightclub, which I believe from the one mission with those Solarians is Arlo. I want to say. Afterlife planning session correspondence from Arlo to Cherkis Flynn, events coordinator. Flynn, here's our one set up for next month. Senior sisters, they're good, but don't want them performing so close to the Becky Burlesque act when it comes to back from the mining colonies, shooting out the flesh shows. 2, Fight Pit, too many Vorcha. No one's gonna pay to see those little goblins eat each other when they do it on the street for free. Give me some Krogan and enough humans to keep them busy for an hour. 3, that singer in tomorrow's band is from Eclipse. I'm surprised you didn't spot it. Bring him to me after last call. 4, Hanar Jugglers. Before you sent me the vid, I thought you were joking. Book them, I could use a laugh. 5, we should consider making the Casino Shop a, quote, VIP only event. Hand out passes to people who need killing. Let them do it for me. There was more blood than credits on the table after the shootout for last week's jackpot. I want to see Hanar Jugglers, okay? That sounds awesome. Admiral David Anderson. Intercept 1612. Secure combat buoy 4673. Encrypted 3476 D8225 from Captain Farah Gupoli of Tourist Station. David Anderson, I've been asked to step in on the matter of your continued vocal and insistent support of Commander Shepard, formerly of the SR-1 Normandy, within the Alliance military and to third-party contracts. The matter of Commander Shepard and their involvement in the attack on the Citadel Station is of high-value military intelligence and the Galactic Council. To that end, we respectfully ask that you cease and desist your continued investigation that has been deemed closed and sealed for 2 solar years. Continued agitation in this matter is deemed a high security risk with potential repercussions for galactic security. Please consider our position carefully. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact my office. Sincerely, Captain Farah Gupoli, Assistant in charge of Operations, Arcturus Station. I believe this is... Is this looking for him? Or is that just, like, being overall support? Personal correspondence, Sender Cynthia Bars, Atlanta, Earth. David, Henry and I went to Jason's graduation in San Francisco today. Such a beautiful occasion. All those gowns and bright spirits, so much potential. I know Henry would frown at the thought, but I couldn't help recalling the pomp around your appointment to the Hastings. You were the second command, weren't you? The military always did ceremony well. God, that was a lifetime ago. Jason says to send his best. I'm so proud of him. Aerospace engineer. I don't pretend to understand what he does, but the gleam in his eyes when he's trying to explain his latest designs to me so that he's found his place in this universe. He wanted you to be there at a ceremony, but I know duty calls. He sees you as a heroic figure, off fighting grand battles in space. I hope you can make it for the holidays this year. Henry asked just the other day. I don't see eye to eye on much, but he respects you. Respects what you do. And you know Jason is over the moon when you can take the time to review his ship designs. Let me know about the holidays, and David, please be careful, love, Cynthia. Recent transactions. Dionysus Imports, from a catalog. Video downloaded, Sarah, a hero betrayed. Purchased, Modus Valley brand, 2 bottles, white wine. Video download, Damage, the truth behind the Citadel crisis. Alien Elite brand, 1 bottle, gold, label, Orasa. Video downloaded, The Path of Lies, a history of Alliance military. Video downloaded, Afraid of the Dark, Reapers, Collectors, and Other Myths. Purchase, a Red Janie brand, 2 bottles, special stock vodka. Services, clean, sweet, home maintenance. Yes, going for a drink. 2 Hackett from Major Caleb and Tella, taking action on Commander Shepard's return. Sir, we've confirmed sightings of Commander Shepard on Omega, and that the commander is now working for the terrorist organization Cerberus. Several Alliance officials have let it be known that they consider it crucial that we interrogate humanity's first Spectre on his apparent desertion of the Alliance and the Citadel. If we bring Shepard in now, we can gather an account of the commander's past 2 years without being pressured by the galactic media to leak potentially sensitive data. In light of this, I'm officially requesting that you rescind your orders against Alliance contact with Shepard. Rest assured, our department is dedicated to Commander's safety. Provided that Shepard is cooperative in furnishing us with a detailed report of his previous whereabouts and current work for Cerberus, we anticipate releasing him from Alliance custody no later than 5 to 7 months from acquisition, We respectfully awaiting your reply. Major Antella, Department of Internal Naval Affairs. From Admiral Stephen Hackett to Major Caleb Antella, taking action on Commander Shepard's return. Major Antella, request denied. Hackett. So simple and I love it. Mail archive to the Shadowbroker from Operative Keklu. Ketchlu? I don't know. Per your request, we've landed on the Yog homeworld and captured a specimen for your studies. We actually had to kill several of them before finding this one, which seemed interested in leaving the planet. Hopefully this means he's more tractable. I do recommend caution, however. These creatures may indeed be valuable shock troops or bodyguards, but their savagery puts even the Krogan to shame. As near as we can tell, it's part of their culture. They're not simple brutes like most Krogan. The one we've got is learning nearly as fast as a Solarian. He can be more dangerous than you realize. From the Shadowbroker, if you're reading this, my young friend, then you've eliminated the former Operative Keklu and taken his position. These past few months, I have seen you learn and grow at a rate I would never have credited to see had I not seen to it personally. You already understand 17 languages without translator assistance, and your political predictions have bettered some of my best agents. As Ketchlu, you'll command strike teams to gather intelligence and neutralize potential threats. Remember your training. Losing your temper costs you that priceless mind of yours, as well as the loyalty of your men. The Shadowbroker leads those who look for secrets. He must be trusted by his men, so he can in turn trust them. Gathering knowledge is a holy task, one I'm sure you understand, as you want to be off your homeworld so badly to see what wonders awaited you out here. Please provide an update of all operations, Ketchlu, and know that I am proud of you. To all, from Shadowbroker, remove Operative Ketchlu immediately. He is too dangerous to leave alive. Engage only with numerical superiority. Otherwise, change all access codes and observe only. Provide no information. Ketchlu must not be allowed further access to. The message ends. To all, from the Shadowbroker. Operative Ketchlu is no longer a problem. Discontinue code changes and resume normal activity. I want a status report on all operations by the end of the next solar day. Shadowbroker out. So really get the sort of the history of this Shadowbroker in particular. You have someone go through, they capture the Yog, then that Yog replaces the guy who initially captured him. Things, get a little bit too in over their head, and then bada bing, bada boom, they dead. But with all of those dossiers read, next time we're going to read through our squad member dossiers. But until then,